If you want to get a faster time on this week's weekly, there are basically 2 key moments where you need to preserve speed, and you definitely are going to need to know how to carve. And the first moment is this right here. If you just try to hit your way up this, you will lose a lot of speed trying to get up. So instead, what you want to do is come around this corner full speed and hit this basically straight on with this line, and then stick your left arm up and brush it backwards to carve up so you maintain your speed on the way up. This is what that looks like, and the only problem with this is that when you're going really fast, you'll fly over this surface and sometimes you'll just fall off the edge. So in order to fix that, once you're about halfway up this, you're gonna stick your hand out to your right and pull it down in order to align yourself with the floor. And then once you're aligned with this, you can stick your left hand out and start to carve to make this corner. This is what that looks like all together, and if you do it right, you shouldn't lose very much speed at all. And that brings us right to this next part where maintaining speed is actually pretty hard. So if you're going slow here, you can just slide down this ramp and you'll actually build speed during the slide, which is great. But if you're maintaining a decent amount of speed, you're basically just gonna fly over that whole ramp and run into this wall, which is gonna slow you down. So in order to maintain speed here, I actually recommend launching yourself straight along this wall, stick your back up against it, put your left hand down, and then pull it back to carve down. And then depending on the angle, you might need to put your right hand out and pull it up to align yourself with the floor, and then start a floor carve with your left hand, or you may just be able to start a floor carve with your left hand. There are a lot of different ways that you can down carve and use carving to maintain your speed around this corner, but that's the way that I've had the most success with. And finally, since you have a lot of speed, you're not gonna really wanna lose it up this hill or launch into this wall and stop. So you'll wanna kind of jump at the bottom of this hill just high enough that you can start carving before you run into that wall. And if you do all of that right, you should now have enough speed to take this shortcut.